So I'm going to move on, just like you say, move on to the next great thing. So here is the number 2 man in the radical movement, Christopher Dickens.
Well, seeing as to how my colleague, Primetime Tim Sanders, graciously announced to me, and it's seeing as to how all you people in the backyard wrestling movement, FX, just CJ Lennon, I guess you're in the backyard wrestling movement too. I don't really give a crap about your snicker-eating ass. You all got this look on your face like, wait a minute, wasn't this guy a couple months ago talking trash about Rad Hazard, Primetime Tim Sanders, and a bunch of other people in the radical movement? Well, yeah, that's the case. But see, a lot of you don't understand that in the back of my mind, I wasn't really against Rad Hazard and the radical movement. What I was against was the destruction of backyard wrestling, mainly my company, the Adrenaline Wrestling Foundation. You see, a lot of y'all see that Fury is the president, but what a lot of you don't know is that AWF was started by me. Back in March 12, 1999. It was my place, it was my house, it was these hands that built the first ring. It was these hands that brought together the World Championship belt, and it was these hands that made the first show happen. And I didn't want to see that destroyed. So yeah, I sat down with Prime Time. I spoke online with Rad Hazard all the way over in Las Vegas, and I came up with a conclusion. Let's not destroy backyard wrestling. What's the point? You could destroy one promotion, and the people from that are going to go and make another promotion. It's an endless cycle. So instead of destroying, take over. Make it your own. Hell, Battleborn Wrestling, BBW, is already globally renowned. Who's to say that members of the radical movement can't go and take over promotions by taking out certain individuals who run those promotions? If not, taking over those individuals and converting them to the radical movement's cause. See, I didn't convert. I was already there. Rad Hazard has a great mind for the backyard wrestling business. Primetime Tim Sanders has a great mind for the backyard wrestling business. Myself, the legend, Chris Dickens, has a great mind for the backyard wrestling business. But people like FX, like CJ Lennon, just to name a few, because really, you know, I can't even think about the other people's names, because every time I try to talk about it, I get nauseous thinking about such morons running backyard wrestling. See, the point is this. If you're going to be running the backyard wrestling promotion, have the brains to do it. I see most of you guys out there holding on to championships because you are afraid to lose your spot. Most of y'all go out there and do backyard wrestling matches because it makes you look cool in front of your girlfriends, and you're going to get laid when you go home that night because you're going to talk about how sore and how hurt you are. We're in this for the benefit of the wrestling, the benefit of the business. That's what the radical movement's about. Getting rid of idiots like the flaming faggot FX. I swear to God, man, if you shaved your head, you look like Sinead O'Connor on crack. CJ Lennon, drop a couple of pounds, and maybe then I would consider you a decent champion in the GWC. Until then, quit talking trash about Rad Hazard. Let's not hear no more about the GBYWN. Because if it wasn't for the GBYWN, your ass wouldn't even be anywhere. The same thing with AWF. If it wasn't for Rad Hazard making the call and accepting the invitation from AWF, not from Fury, not from anybody else, but from Primetime Tim Sanders and myself. Yeah, that's right, I had a hand in it too. AWF wouldn't even be where it is right now. Yeah, we've been going 10 long years. Just 2 years ago, we put ourselves on the internet. but Rad is the one who brought us to the glory. So yeah, I'm the second in command, the second general of the radical movement. Primetime's the first. And as the second in command, I'm laying down a challenge to anybody out there watching this who's sitting there. You were probably masturbating to a video of Jenna Jameson or Pamela Anderson or even, I don't know, Mickey James, for Christ's sake, because you're so involved in wanting to be a WWE superstar that I could really give a crap more or less what you're doing. The point is, you're probably pissed off at me right now because I stepped up to the plate and I'm issuing this challenge to you, all backyard wrestlers, retarded pieces of trash who think they can hang with guys like me, with guys like Brad Hazard, with guys like Primetime, guys like, who else is there? What's this part of this radical movement? You know, I don't even care. You know, there's a lot more people in the radical movement than there are idiots in backyard wrestling. So let's just put it that way. You want to step up to the plate? I'm not hard to find. Hit me up online. I'm on MySpace. Look up Chris Dickens. There's like 15 pages that'll pop up because I'm that damn good. Look me up on YouTube. Hell, the AWF page ain't hard to find either. And if you can't find it there, you can find it on Rad Hazard's page. I'm throwing out the challenge. Come and find me. You want a piece of me? You want a piece of the radical movement? Well, come on and step up to the plate and let me show you what a real wrestler is. Because when it comes down to it, the radical movement is controlling backyard wrestling. In the United States, over there in Britain, Europe, Australia, Antarctica, for Christ's sake, hey, we're controlling the penguins that are wrestling over there. The point is, when it's all said and done, the radical movement is the only thing that's going to matter. And who knows how many more promotions are going to be standing. But I can guarantee you one thing. That AWF will be under my control. RWA will be under Primetime's control. Other promotions throughout the area are going to be under radical movement members' control. And Rad Hazard will be at the top of it all. At the top of the heap. Smiling down on all the little minions. Because that's what's going to be. It's inevitable. You can't stop it. So when that day comes, don't try to fight. Because this is just a war you're not going to win. Now I'm going to go get a drink.
Rad. One last thing. You know, I've been fighting for the radical movement for nearly 5 months now, and the only title I have is the 6-man tag titles. See, I want to throw out a challenge right now, and I want you to accept it, Rad. Right now, we have 2 of the best backyard wrestlers in the world, in Primetime Tim Sanders and Chris Dickens. We want a shot at gold. We want a shot at the BBW tag titles. We already have the 6-man. We would love somebody to come down and try to challenge us for that. But we want a shot at BBW Tag Gold. We also, both of us, want a shot at a singles title. Rad, throw it our way. The BBW, throw it our way. Throw any title our way, and we guarantee, we don't promise, we guarantee,
on the dotted line,
we will walk away with more gold for the radical movement. Rad, we want more titles. We want more gold. Isn't that what this business is all about? We're already taking control of the promotions. Let's take control of the gold. I want a shot at a BBW title, whether it's a singles title or a tag title. Hell, give it to us both. Make us happy, Rad. We're doing this for you. For the RWA and the radical movement, this is Primetime Tim Sanders and Chris Dickens. Come get some. Peace.
I'm going to get that drink.
Yeah.